Hey, this is Susie. This is day 7. Thank you so much for being here. And again, welcome to all the people who have invested in my new sponsoring course. So let's do a quick review. All right. We first talked about the mindset that you need to have about sponsoring, right? You have to believe you're offering a good opportunity. You have to believe that you can sponsor and find incredible people to add to your team. And also, there's 2 or more prospects at every party you do. So you've really got to believe that you're offering this special opportunity and gift to people. The second thing is sponsoring starts with bookings. So if you don't have a full calendar of bookings, you've got to start there, right? Because otherwise you're running around trying to talk about the business when you don't have any business yourself. Got to get your business on the calendar. So that's your first step. Then do the right things at those parties so that you find those 2 or 3 hot prospects that are at the party. So you learn how to put out bids, right? Those statements that talk about the benefits of being benefits of being a consultant. Then at your closing table, you're going to sell more, sell even more, because that is what you have promised to your hostess. Then you're going to ask them to book, and then you're going to ask them to sit down with you to learn more about your business, right? That's what I call a coffee chat. You're going to meet with this person one-on-one, go through the details about the business, answer those 5 questions. Is it easy? Is it fun? Can I make money? Is this the best time to get started? And will I get training and support? You do those things, present your business very simply, but stay very engaged with your prospect. And then, of course, ask her to get started. Okay, some of them are going to start. So when you sign a new team member, yippee skippy, right from the start, you want to create some expectations. The key is to create those by acting as a boss without her feeling like you're being a boss, right? So I gave you some specific words and things to use. That's the start of that kind of training. So then you're going to do an effective launch party, right? An awesome launch party where your focus is to help her get bookings on her calendar. And then finally, you're going to really watch for when she hits that speed bump, that place where she questions her decision. Because when she hits that point, if you don't get her past that, her chances of long-term success aren't great. Okay, so that's the key thing. Find that speed bump and coach and nurture her past it. All right, so do that and you're on your way to building a hugely successful team. Finally, yesterday I talked about that I really, practice this. You have permission to learn. The more people you meet with, the better this is going to get. And also, I really recommend you build close to home first. Once you master your skills and get good at it with people close to home, then it's so easy to translate that as you're connecting with people online or wherever you want to be working to build your team. But close to home first, okay? So with that, I'm going to switch into the details about the sponsoring course because it's so important. So I'm going to switch into that PowerPoint and then hey, this is Susie, and I am super excited that you are ready to grow or expand your team. I want to give you the information about my new course. It's called How to Attract and Sponsor Highly Productive Team Members. Now, I want to teach you how to easily connect with prospects, how to share the information about your business, and most importantly, how to get new team members off to a fast, strong start. This is an online course and it's broken into parts or modules so you can easily find specific topics and watch it in segments. Here's just some of what you will learn. Part 1 is the fundamentals. That means we're going to talk about the business that you're really in, why you should sponsor and it's not what you might think, your mindset about sponsoring, how sponsoring really is just selling, how sponsoring starts with your bookings, the process of the business, I call it lather, rinse, repeat, what's your sponsoring philosophy, and that's really important because that sets the tone for the kind of team and organization you want to build. How it's important to visualize your growing team of incredible women, how the push, pursue, or attract is different modes you can operate in. And a hint here, being in attraction mode is the most fun. I'm going to review the psychology of sponsoring. Part 2 is all about implementation. We're going to go into the skills of sponsoring. You'll learn that your hostess is your hottest prospect and when you need to start talking to her about the business. There's 2 or 3 hot prospects at every party. You just have to do the right things so that you find them. You'll learn the benefits of being a consultant. You'll learn how to take those benefits and turn them into sponsoring bids. You're going to learn the signs that a guest wants to learn more. You're going to learn about the all-important order table conversation. You'll learn about calling guests after the party to schedule coffee chats if you didn't ask them right there at the party. You'll learn how to do those coffee chats. So part 1 is presenting the info about your business. Part 2 is all about closing. So part 3, we're going to really dig into those closing techniques. So I'm going to share my favorite closing statements or questions. I'm going to share the feel, felt, found technique. You'll learn the Ben Franklin close. You'll learn how to really use the booking close, and that's my favorite. You'll learn how to overcome their speed bumps. Some people call those objections. I call them speed bumps. You'll learn what to do for those who say not now, and you'll learn what to do for those who say no thank you, it's not for me. Part 4 is all about how to coach and train your new team members. So you'll learn why coaching, training, mentoring is so important. You're going to learn about the phases consultants go through. I'm going to teach you how to look at my success formula and use that with your team members. You'll learn how to create high expectations from the start so your team members are productive. We're going to talk about launch parties and how to really do those effectively so it helps your consultants build their business. You'll learn the next steps in consultant development and how building a strong team can literally transform your life. Part 5, well, now you've got this great team that you're building. Now you're ready to grow your organization. So you'll learn to put on opportunity events. You'll learn how to use online opportunity webinars or teleseminars. You'll learn that when you help others succeed, you also succeed. And finally, I can't think of a single good reason to build your business slowly. This course also includes scripts and handouts, so it'll help you implement every single thing you learn specifically for your business. So let me just give you some examples of people who have used these techniques. First, Trisha from 31. She went from struggling to book parties to not only learning to book parties, but finding those prospects and learning how to sign those prospects. 10 weeks later, she DIQ'd in 31. So literally she had earned her promotion just in 10 weeks, right? And she kept right on going and earned her company's leadership trip. Debbie with Party Light, she sponsored 7 consultants during a 4-week sponsoring blitz. Helene with 31 doubled her team in just 6 weeks. Meredith, she's with Wine Shop at Home. She relocated from California to New Mexico. And during that time, she basically had to relaunch her business and 3 months later earned a promotion with Wine Shop at Home. During my time in my former home party company, I promoted 16 managers, the most of anybody in that company. Those women had to sponsor at least 12 consultants just to enter their 3-month qualification period. And from there, during that 3 months, they had to grow to a unit of 20 or more. So I promoted 16 of those managers directly, as part of that company. So the bottom line is my students who implement what they learn get results. So what's your investment for this course? Well, normally, now remember I said normally it's just $297. And if you think about it, that's a really, a good investment in your business. But I've got a big surprise, so stick with me here. So let's first talk about $297. That would be the profits from just a couple parties, or 81 cents a day for a year. Now, we're not putting it on daily payments, but that's how inexpensive it is for a course that can literally change your business forever. It's an amount you can easily recoup with commissions from just one productive new team member. Am I right? The sooner you start building a team, the sooner you start increasing your income. The return on your investment is astronomical since it impacts your business future. But as I explained, it's normally $297, but during this 7-day special training, you can invest in the course for just $97. So you'll save $200, okay? Now, you won't find this offered on my website. It is strictly for those who watch this training, and it won't be available for very long. During my 7 days of training, there will be special bonuses added. And so the sooner you invest in the course, the more bonuses you will get, right? Because as I add different bonuses, those who've already invested, it just keeps stacking up. Okay? So I wouldn't waste your time thinking about this. It's just $97. So what are some of the questions I've had? Well, number one, what if I haven't sponsored anyone yet? Well, you know what? I think that's perfect. We'll get you moving. You will learn the skill and we don't have to undo any bad habits. Question number two, I've sponsored several team members, but they aren't doing anything. Will this course help? Absolutely. You can use what you learn to relaunch team members who still have a desire to build a business, and you'll start attracting business builders who you launch successfully. So it'll really switch the way you're working your business. Question number three, I've earned a promotion and my team is doing fine, but none of them are sponsoring. Will this help? That's why this training is so important. You will be armed with great tools to teach them what you learn. Okay, so very, very important. This course is intended to be the spark that sets your team building on fire like it did for me. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, if you want to take full advantage of your company's compensation plan, if you love helping people and want to share an opportunity that can literally change a person's life, then I hope you invest in your business and join this special course. Now remember, the sooner you invest in the course, the more bonuses you will stack up by the end of our 7 days. So go ahead, right below this video, you'll find the button to click and purchase the course now.